Alright, this is my bearing cleaning tutorial that is not for, or it's for my longboard, but it's not for to educate, rather to, I need to be educated. I think I have everything down to do successfully what I needed to do to clean them. But I leave in the comments, please tell me what I'm doing wrong, or if I should be doing something different. I mean, they're only 28, 30 bucks for, Sector 9, ABEC 9, so I mean, I can get more. It's not, I'm not tripping too hard on it. This is mostly trial and error here. So, so far, I've taken my bearings, I've taken the casings on the outside off of it. They're pretty dirty. And I have here a little shot glass full of 100% pure acetone, which I heard online in some places that it was good to use. It was either this or kerosene. I couldn't pick out which one I wanted to use. Most people, they said to use, I don't know, was it Granville Spirits or I don't know, something like that. Anyhow, so I took it off with a razor blade, took the housings off with a razor blade. I have my little spare parts in here, and I've already gone through a couple other bearings, but I'm not touching the inside of them with my fingers because I have shit on my fingers and salts and oils and stuff, so I've been just touching the area outside using these, and then taking the shot glass and doing this pretty quickly. So put it in, shake it around, get it all in there like that. And I put it in my paper towel, dry it off. And I would take the center like this, spin it, and get my dust off. Just to dry it out, get rid of that acetone out of there. So now I think it's without lubrication now. So what I've also did next is I take it again and I'd spin it like this, and then add Swiss Bones speed cream to the inside to re-lubricate it. But I noticed two drops, and I spin it, and no longer spins as fast, and it kind of feels like there's a little resistance in there. I don't know if it's too much lube or if I should break them in again, but anyhow, that's what I'm doing. I have Q-tips here also, which I probably should have cleaned this out. I could re-lube it again, which I probably should do. So clean this out with my Q-tip. Flip that over. So get any last cotton out of there. And then I'm going to re-lube that because I did it before I used my whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so I got the lube on there now, so I have that all ready to go, and I have my spacer, which I usually also will dip in acetone to get the grease off of it really easily with my Q-tip. Comes right off everything. So you can see, I know it comes off without the acetone, but I notice it comes off like better. So that's clean. And then I don't even I got these little spacer things too. I don't know what they are called, I guess. But I also did a quick little dip in the acetone and rubbed clean. I recommend if this becomes a real tutorial, if I'm doing this right, I guess I would recommend using lots of Q-tips and not, every time you use a fresh end of a Q-tip, so you're not like taking old dirt and rubbing it into new spots that you're trying to clean. So that's clean. This last one. Also, I've used the same shot glass of acetone since the first beginning of the bearings. I'm on. Just finished. I got two left after these two you see here, and I've used this. It's getting pretty grimy. I'm going to dump it out in a second, refill it for the last couple. Actually, let's see if I could just do this. Can you believe it? There's glitter in my acetone now. It must be from the inside of my bearing. So I don't even know how the hell I got glitter in there. Anyhow, that's there. Then I can take the housings, which I also just Q-tip to clean the inside of this, so I can put it on without putting any dirt into the bearing. It's still dirty. So putting this back on, I take the butt end of the razor blade sometimes and just tap it in, flip it, take the other one, clean it, and yeah. I know I said at the beginning of the video not to use your fingers, and it seems like I'm using my fingers for everything, but I guess just with the acetone getting on my fingers so much, I figure most of the grease is off my hands anyway. But if it's not, I mean, that's just speculation, then I would just use the least amount of hand contact and metal surfaces as possible. If you're going to touch anything, be something that's not directly in the bearing. Okay, so I have that back in, and got my spacer in these two. And then my wheel, which I haven't actually cleaned yet. I think I might have. Anyway, so put the bearing back there. I haven't pushed it all the way, I gotta use my skateboard, but then I'll drop my spacer in there. And then repeat for the other one, so let me know if I fucked up.